Thank you, Spirit. Welcome. Welcome to my channel, Limitless Being. We're here, you're limitless, unless you think otherwise. How's everyone? Happy Saturday. Thank you. I'm going to start with a reading for the collective. So we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. Okay. Somebody invested a lot in something and ended up walking away from it. Sorry about all that screaming. It didn't start until I hit record. But they had to emotionally walk away from something they invested heavily in, and it has them stressed out. We got a King of Pentacles energy here. Somebody in a boss position. They could have a lot of stability. They're not happy. They want to come in and say something towards the collective energy. Something that they thought was going to pay off, but instead it yielded stress and anxiety, and they had to give up on whatever they were investing in. Let's see what this is. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. What's the Seven of Pentacles? A Three of Cups, a Tower, and the Six of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by a group of individuals, maybe led by this King of Pentacles. They celebrated too soon. They thought this was going to pay off, and they experienced some type of backfire, a Tower energy. Okay, like I said, led by that King of Pentacles. Now something is being balanced out. They could have thought there was a material gain, or they would gain something from this. What's this Nine of Swords? I'm hearing like panic attacks, anxiety behind some type of action that they took, that they invested heavily into, collective. Thank you. Nine of Swords is clarified by a Page of Swords, a Two of Cups, and a Nine of Pentacles. Okay. They may want to come in now. They're watching you. They're stressed out. Something did not work out. Okay. This is clarifying this Nine of Swords energy. Thank you. They're watching, maybe wanting to communicate and offer some type of emotional sentiment. Maybe work with you. It's like if you can't beat them, join them. You're showing up very independent and self-sufficient here. Okay. Hardworking, ambitious. What did they have to walk away from? Some type of group collaboration. Like I said, it could have been regarding money, finances. Something backfired. An Emperor, the High Priestess, and a Six of Cups. So, you know what I'm picking up? This person is like in the shadows. They're in a leadership position. We said this already. Intuitively, you knew who this was. Someone from your past, collective. Could be an older masculine energy, father figure, a boss. I'll get some characters around this Emperor. Can you clarify the King of Pentacles for the collective? Yeah, someone from your past that you knew. We got an Ace of Cups, or a Page of Cups, a Three of Swords, and an Empress energy. So the Empress and the Emperor out here. Clarifying this King of Pentacles. They want to apologize, like I said, or offer some type of emotional sentiment for this betrayal against an Empress energy. Okay. Someone very creative and fruitful, hardworking, stable. You know this person from your past. They could have been in some type of leadership role. What is it they want to rush in and say? We have a Knight of Swords out here. It's like they want to speak their truth. Okay, yeah, they want to come in quickly. But they're on some type of pause, the universe, okay? They can't. They may want to try and manipulate. The more manipulation that they send towards the collective, they're out in this Five of Pentacles. They could be experiencing this. This could be part of that backfire. Let me see how these lay out. Yeah, that is part of the backfire. The scales. So collective, if this person collaborated with others, this could be work or business with all these pentacles out here. Emperor and King of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles energy. They could be experiencing some type of delays or backfire in their finances and or career. Is an energy that I'm picking up. Let me see if I can get a little more clarity around what this Seven of Pentacles is. And what you showing up as Empress, Nine of Pentacles energy. This definitely speaks about someone career focused, driven, and very creative, magnetic, okay? Yeah. They invested something against a Queen of Wands energy. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. We got the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. Yeah. Something to do with your happiness and abundance. And it came out upright. So this is your energy regardless, collective. Okay. But they did something trying to cause a tower. Celebrate it with this Three of Cups. Okay. Thinking that they could have tried to breadcrumb you. I'm hearing energetically even the playing field. So your energy, very strong. Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Energetically, you could have intimidated this person that's in the shadows. I don't see them out here directly. Like they could have orchestrated something with a group with the Three of Pentacles. Tell me more. Two of Cups energy. We have a Chariot. Confirmation with these birds. They want to come towards you. Balance something out. They need to find the courage and the strength in order to do this. Okay. Take a leap of faith, a new beginning. This person, I'm not hearing remorse, I'm hearing regret with this Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. So don't trust this person's energy. They're showing up very manipulative, like they may have manipulated a group of people to come up against you. They put a lot of time and effort with that Seven of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get clarity around this Emperor, King of Pentacles energy and how they show up as far as the collective and what relation to the collective energy? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. They see you as very happy, overcoming, irregardless. Okay. Very joyous, healing energy. Can I get more around this Emperor, King of Pentacles? What are their, what were the actions taken? Thank you, Spirit. More healing. They're unable to heal something that's coming out on the fence. Not able to do introspection. What were the actions? Something that could have involved paperwork, court, or lawyers. Okay. So they could have, I'm hearing email communication. They could have did something to knock you off your healing. Something that caused you delays when it comes to this this career, this business energy that I'm picking up. Thank you, Spirit. What are the intentions with this Emperor? Okay. So they want to keep you on, they don't want you to see it coming. This person's coming out as a psychopath. All right, so they could have did something. As far as paperwork, for some of you, it could have ended up in a court situation, but it was something to cause you delays. Okay. You have divine protection here. Archangel Michael at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful energy. Tell me more about this this King of Pentacles position in the collective's energy. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. What's this sticking out? They want to make excuses, maybe run from it. This energy is backfiring. They're coming in with, you know, showing up as a king and an emperor, but in a page energy to offer an apology towards an empress energy, okay? Very immature. You have clear boundaries up. You could not be in communication with this individual or this group of people. Let me get more clarity on this group, this Three of Cups, this celebration, collaborating. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the Three of Cups. They have to surrender. They want it to affect your emotional fulfillment, your balance, okay? Four Swords, they have to give up, or they had to give up on this. Tell me more about this Tower. What was the Tower? Whatever it was, authenticity is what I'm picking up from this King of Pentacles. You stayed true to yourself. You communicated clearly, removed any emotion, if there was any at all. You called these people out and you closed the cycle and you moved on. What was the Tower? Okay, it could have been like the catalyst to you stepping in that King of Swords energy. Clarify that Tower. Justice, Knight of Pentacles. Justice could have been slow, balance, being restored. Either way, you persevered, you moved through it, collective. Knight of Pentacles is very hardworking, dedicated, practical, is going to take the steps to reach the destination that it's set out on. And justice is here, so if there was anything affecting your money, being breadcrumbs, something imbalanced, delays, you have justice showing up. Spirit is saying to continue to persevere. They couldn't knock that quality off. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is regarding your work, okay? Your business, something that you do. Tell me more about this past energy, this past connection. Thank you, Spirit. With the Six of Cups. So they've been trying to take you off your square, knock you off your throne, envious, competitive for a very long time. Okay, however this shows up in your life, an Emperor energy that has to walk away, that you emotionally detached and walked away from, led by your intuition, that inner knowing. So for a very long time, there's a history. A lot of illusions created, confusion, to cause you delays, to have other people's perspective around you not clear. Give me more on this Seven of Cups. They could have painted a picture of you being delusional, or and then would be charming. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands coming out clarifying this. So this person was doing this in the shadows. It could be someone you could have had some type of intimate connection with, coming in. They were in and out, impulsive, led by their lower nature, and then creating illusions behind your back, painting the picture, changing the narrative to anyone that they had involved in this, and then coming in to offer some type of apology or mediate something. But the whole time, they're in this Five of Swords, against your creativity, against your fearlessness, against that boss energy. You're super creative, magnetic. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you ended this. Okay, this is over. Thank you. This person is very toxic, okay, and they don't want that scene. This came out and flipped over face down. Very obsessive and controlling energy. Clarifying that Emperor, we got a Taurus out here, we got Capricorn, we had Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Thank you, Spirit. What is this apology? What's the intent behind this apology for this betrayal towards an Empress energy? Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Page of Cups, Three of Swords. You know that this apology is not sincere. Again, out here is the High Priestess, okay? Your stability, they want to ultimately betray you with that place where you feel, if this was work, where you had stability, you felt as though you belonged there was structure, a foundation. They wanted to end you in this. That was their goal, and they want to come in and offer some type of apology. I'm trying to clarify that. Give me the energy around the Empress. You've already shown up very hardworking, yeah. Super strong, courageous, steadfast here. Fearless energy. And you didn't, you know, it's important to note that she's taming that beast. You did not respond the way they hoped you would, okay? You didn't give them any energy. You didn't go back and forth. This person wants to take action, or they are taking some type of action. They want to communicate. They have something they want to get off their chest, okay? Send you a message, come in. Oh, excuse me. Something they feel very passionate about, but like I said, Spirit has them in timeout, okay? And the more they continue to try and manipulate, they find themselves out in the cold. They could be experiencing financial or health issues, some type of backfire energy is what I'm picking up. Clarify this for me. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got the Nine of Cups. What else? The Hierophant. Wish fulfillment is yours. You have divine protection that already came out with Archangel Michael. And that was the vibe deck. You could be doing something alone. You could have walked away from this dynamic, this job, this boss, Emperor energy. Doing something that's bringing you, oh yeah, this person's a liar. This is a very inhumane energy. King of Swords. Excuse me, confirmation. They sold out a long time ago. Very dangerous energy. Cold, detached, inhumane. They have no problem hurting people, this energy. Okay. Tell me about the Hangman position. Spirit has them in some type of spiritual time out. Grand Rising, welcome. Tower. So they're on this pause, and they just got to watch you. They're in a time out, a pause, trying to affect your stability, that ambition, your forward movement, what you have built. Trying to cause a tower to that. Okay, the tower is here, came back out, so I'm gonna clarify it more. But they're gaining some type of enlightenment with that halo that they cannot affect this. I don't care how powerful they feel as though they are, or how many flying monkeys they recruit. Clarify this tower out here again. Yes, over it. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. What is the tower? Let me go into this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the tower. So this is a good tower for you. All right. Wish fulfillment. You stayed hopeful. Your heart is activated. You may have forgiven this person, not for them, but for yourself. So it doesn't block your emotional fulfillment and abundance. And like I said, they're trapped in fear. That came out at the beginning part of the reading. For some, it could be criminal. They could be behind bars. But I picked more up of mental entrapment, just that failure. That, you know, ultimately this person admires, likes your energy, but does not have a way to control you or dictate how you express your energy. Yes, your wishes are being fulfilled. That already came out with the Nine of Cups. Okay. They couldn't stop or block anything. heart chakra activated, and you continue to stay hopeful and inspired and inspiring others. This is clarifying that Tower. Thank you, Spirit. So they want to rush in, they want to say something, they're in a timeout, and the more that they do this with the Magician that came out, what is the Magician and the Five of Pentacles? They're showing up in some type of, financial loss, health issues, suffering in silence, okay? They may not want anyone to know this, all right? As the backfire energy, the more they manipulate. Anything else around this Magician, Five of Pentacles? They're suffering in silence. Thank you, Spirit. As balance is being restored, Libra energy, Capricorn, Gemini out here. Heavy Gemini, Nine of Swords again. You were led by your inner wisdom, that knowing. You've been on this cycle with whoever this is in the shadows or directly. Your wisdom told you to emotionally withdraw from this. So say this was at work and we saw the paperwork, the court, the lawyers, legal issues coming out. You withdrew from this, and your wisdom guided you, knowing that even putting a statement in, complaining, say it was an HR issue or workplace bullying or anything like that, that it would further take you off your path and feed into the energy of that manipulation. It's at the bottom of the deck. Victory and success, Six of Wands. That was the correct move, to go ahead and withdraw from this energy. Don't give them anything else. Yes. Can we get a final outcome on this person and the collective energy? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here, Gemini. So they're going to be in this dissonance, this mental conflict energy, okay? It just didn't add up. It didn't match. They thought their efforts would pay off, okay? As you move on, trying to sacrifice you, but your crown chakra is fully activated here, okay? Moving on to calmer waters here. Six of Swords energy. And you're getting it from the mud. They tried to sacrifice you. All right. You have divine connection, intuitive messages. You're fully present, and you move according to the communication that you get from Spirit. Trying to play God in your life. Affect your crown. So yeah, the outcome for you is you moving on and then being in that dissonance. They think they're bigger than they really are. You have material prosperity and spiritual prosperity here. All right, it was like a level up for you. Thank you, Spirit. Let me get a closing message for the collective. Hello, welcome. Clear messages. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. Yes, you have protection, okay? You and your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Okay? This could have been a father wound. This person could have played on a father wound to increase more like instability or abandonment issues, or however that father wound plays out. You went through some type of father healing, so that would be like your divine masculine healing within, no matter what your gender is. But it says your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. And you did that with that crown chakra. You did that with that high priestess energy, okay? That strength card, that temperance card. Knowing that you are fully protected and your needs will be met. And not having to play the game with this this particular person. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. So keep that positive mindset, okay? Stay on the trajectory, I'm hearing. Stay on the path. Yes. So they could have tried to do something to interfere with your business. You could be an employee and a business owner in your building. You're trying to free yourself from the matrix. Anything to try and hinder you. I saw a heavy character, forget assassin, like annihilation, trying to stop you before, like clip your wings before you even could fly. Okay, it says self-employed. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So keep going. Collective, they didn't do anything but get themselves put in a lesson. The bottom of the deck, we have friendship. Make a date for a play. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So Spirit is saying to get out and have some fun. Enjoy time with people that appreciate you, that carry that same vibration. And if this was weighing you down or stressing you out, Spirit is saying to make time for play with friends. Okay? Yes. Contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire and dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Okay? So they definitely wanted to affect your self-confidence. You're very ambitious here. Very creative, very magnetic, bold, confident, authentic. And I think that energy is just a little too much for someone in this position of authority and power. You know, they couldn't cage you. Thank you. Okay. Good. You will try. Yes. I hope that message was helpful to someone. I appreciate you for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and end the live now. I'll come back a little later. Okay. Love you all.